Hello, 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 and welcome to this evening's Grand Prix. You join myself, Lemony Tang, and crew in the commentary booth. This is the PLR Round 10 from Russia. How are you doing, crew? How are you getting on? Happy Monday to you. Absolute scorcher out there today.
Oh, yeah. How are we? All right, mate. Just been hard at it with work. It's cooled down a bit tonight. Yesterday was red hot, in fairness.
Oh, lovely bit of a breeze, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, just plodding on, mate.
Savage Buzz, and welcome to everyone out there listening on the stream. Fantastic to have everyone here today. We'll wait for a few more people to log in, have a look. But yeah, so this is a 19 corner track. Obviously, it's a Sochi Autodrome in Russia. First race was in 2014, and it is around the Olympic Village that they had for the Winter Olympics there that year. So it was inaugurally won by Lulu in the... Well, do we even say it? The Mercedes.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, I'm telling you, good old Lulu. Just Rosberg came second in that race as well. Like, come on, Nico. But anyway, what are you meant to do? The cars are out on track, fantastic stuff. And we're getting ourselves ready here today as well. It's going to be great crack all together, crew. Oh, JD Wag, that's a good omen for myself. If I was racing here now, I'd be disqualified by the end of lap 10.
Have we done this yet in Tier 2?
We have. Tier 1 had it there, but I think
This is Tier 1 now. This is Tier 1 now, mate.
Yeah, but remember I was saying the last time, though, it was the Russian Olympic Federation.
That was F2.
Oh, that was the F2 we've had it in. Alright, my bad. Oh, jeez, I commentated on it and I still don't remember.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Goober, what? But anyway, yeah, Bon Candy's out on track. The boys are all out there getting their times in. Important to get a good banker lap in early in this one, crew. Otherwise, you could be in for a long evening ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean, just put a lap in and don't invalidate. No, don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Don't be Lemony.
Yeah.
Who do we have out here at the moment? I'm trying to get up the top of the grid there. It looks like it's Simster. Yeah, Simster is going to be the first car to start a lap time here, so we'll have him, look at him in the background. But yeah, triple header weekend, crew, this weekend. Should be great stuff for the old Formula side of things. I'm looking forward to it anyway.
Yeah, there may be, I'm not sure what the situation is, but I know that Owen was putting the feelers out because Tier 3 might be moved to Saturday this week because of England and Scotland and the football being at 8 PM on Friday in the Euros. So it's possible. I think it's basically down to the lads. It's up to them at the end of the day. But so there's potential for it to be Wednesday then Saturday this week, 1 week only. But we shall see. Not confirmed as of yet, but we'll see how we get on.
Nah, that's fantastic. You know what I mean? We do try and make concessions if and when they are. Sure, Janie Mac, the world sport is football at the end of the day. So, alright, the Americans don't really be minding too much because it is only the Euros, but at the same time, you know, I'm sure they will be looking at it if they can. So yeah, on board now with Simster again, coming into the third sector here, a bit tight and twisty. This track has a lot of 90-degree corners. I don't understand. They must have went out on lunch or something when they were designing this, because it's very... Alright, it looks basic on the track map, but it is a difficult track in its own right with them negative camber corners and all this stuff going on altogether.
Yeah, it's deceptive because of the nature of the track and the layout, and all these corners are so inviting to attack and then corner cut, and then it just spits out an invalidation at you.
God, so stop the lights only.
Also as well, sorry, one more thing. The track is a dead track for tyre wear as well. I mean, you may as well stick rollerblades on these cars and we'll get to the end. I mean...
Don't give me ideas. That could be my strategy for Wednesday. I'm money messing. No, that's good though. Like, alright, it's not like one of them other tracks where them soft tyres go off in 2 laps or something, you know what I mean? At least at this one, then it should be easily Q1, Q2. They should all be really on the softs through Q2. Do you get much of an advantage starting on the mediums, though? I wonder.
I don't know. Me, as a creature of habit, I would do it anyway because I always like to be on the faster tyre at the end. I think what's probably best to do for this track is to start on the mediums. Then, if it's the fan, you've got the hard tyre to jump onto, and you've changed your tyre. You know, if you're in a lap 1 scuffle, lap 1 or 2 scuffle, or as an early safety car, you can pit for hards, go to the end easily.
Yeah, I get you.
And then also, at the same breath, if you're not caught up in that, you can execute your normal strategy. But again, going back to the first one with the medium hard, if there is a late safety car, you jump on the softs and you're not going to lose out. So, for me, I want to try and start on mediums for those reasons, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Just writing in the Discord there, getting a few boys to get onto this, say like the stream, leave a comment, everybody. Sure, the more the merrier, that's what we always like to say.
Oh yes, very much so. Very much so.
So yeah, they're all the boys there now. Most of them are out on track, or they've already set a lap time. Bon Candy's still in the pit lane, Pyro's still in the pit lane, Canet, Equazer, Mutzer has just started a lap there, so we'll have a look at Mutzer now in the Red Bull this evening. So good stuff for himself. Hopefully he can use some of that Mexican magic, the Checo Perez situation, and he could pull out a good result there this evening.
Yeah, anything's possible at this place. You know, like I said, the penalties are going to be a massive factor. So you keep it clean. If you keep yourself on 3 seconds, 6 seconds of penalties of this race, that is easily. It can easily be 4 or 5 positions at the end.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Anyway, Assassin has gone to the top of the timesheet at a 1:29.6.
Just on your stream, Gav, just pause and unpause for a sec because it'll shake off that glitch of folks' fastest lap at the bottom when it's not.
Okay. Does it fix it? Oh.
Yeah, it did on mine.
Okay.
So I've had that as well.
No worries, I didn't even know Folksy was... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Looking very dark and dull out there this evening. I wonder if the drivers can get on the old tube of the U. Let us know how the weather forecast is for the race and qualifying. It'd be fantastic. They probably
yes, they already have. I was just about to say, Monsters let us know. Monsters let us know dry throughout.
Pyro there, everyone saying hello with everyone out there as well on YouTube, as I was saying there. The Monday saying hello, Equazer there, Pyro, good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And it's Phoenix predictions for the win. Oh, well, Assassin for the win, I suppose, but who else are we going to be picking? That's what we want to figure out here in this qualifying session.
Well, I'd like to see Kilos do a bit. The artist formerly known as Optic is back. He is back. He's had a little bit of a break, and he's back, the lad is. And he's just coming in the final corner now, crossing the line. P2.
Oh, that's
good
Optic,
boy.
Is it? The Canadian,
it is Optic, yeah.
The main man.
The Canadian youth. Nice, the artist formerly known as Optic. Good lad is back. Well done, mate. Good time, P2.
Kilos, he's gone now. He did leave the situation, but he must have been doing his homework. Get him?
Yeah, he had a bit of a sabbatical. He wasn't really enjoying it very much, so he just took a break from it, and then which is
seems
fair
to
enough.
have done him fantastic with that 1:30.8. Definitely at the higher end of the time sheets. Olive Square as well in 6th, doing well. Folks get in 7th. So yeah, it's really kind of kicking off there, really. It
is from Carney to Folksy, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at there. It's like holy moly, man! It's unbelievable. 5th, 6th and 7th all within a 10th.
I have never seen a mole with holes.
A what?
Holy moly, it doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Doesn't matter.
Sorry, I didn't even know where you're going from. Oh, brilliant.
I'll get me coat.
Yeah. Cameron's looking for a bit of redemption this evening. He is in the pits at the moment. He has a quali ban, doesn't he?
I'm not sure. I wasn't here last week. I was on holiday again.
Let me have a look to see.
I'm not sure if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, no, I think.
Could just be a Q3 ban.
Yeah, it's a. What was it? Here's the
no, it's just a 10-second race time.
10 seconds. Add on to
so there's no ban. No ban.
No, okay, fair enough. Fantastic, because, yeah, alright, you know, the bans are there to try and keep everyone at bay, but at the same time, you know, like, discretion is in the steward's option as well, because sometimes, as we all know, it's very touch and go with a lot of these incidents.
With Quasar, sorry, 130.5.
We've seen his
Ken's coming around the last few corners. My mate Ken.
Oh no, Quasar! He's just smashed the wall. What was he doing? We were on board with him there. Everyone there. Let's have a look at that now on the YouTube. Rewind it there, replay that, because that is unbelievable. He's lost his front right wheel. I don't know. We must have been looking down. He's done an air. A Magnussen, a knock-on there in the Spanish Grand Prix there. Practice. He's probably looking at his wheel.
Do you know what, right? I think that's one of two things. One is either looked away, or number two, his power has just died in his controller.
But if
because he went straight on.
Yeah, but
sorry, battery ran out in his controller or something. Or he's had some form of issue like that, because that was straight line. That was.
Yeah, he just straight lined it into the wall.
Into the left-hand wall.
Yeah. Going through the right-hander, and then just the car straightens up. That is so
I'm just
unfortunate.
rewinding it now on the stream. Takes the right-hander, and then goes straight. No, he's still putting the power down, so it looks like he might have looked away, because it's not a battery thing, because he's still accelerating, so...
Well, that's should we really saying what a great lap time he has, and now he's binned it into the wall, and he's binned it for qualifying. Now we'll be starting 15th.
Sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. The first hit of the wall should have got me. I don't know how it's avoided that. What happened? Yeah, here he is here. So let's see what he says on the YouTube. But yeah, unbelievable. Not good news for Quasar there at all. And the qualifying still continues though, with just over 5 minutes left on the clock. The guys in the drop zone here. There's only 2 cars got to be knocked out, unfortunately. But like Pyro hasn't set a lap time. Mudster, he must have invalidated a few of them, and the same as Cameron. Cameron's out now at the moment as well. So they're on out laps. Pyro's still in the pits.
Yeah, we're going to lose 3 now, aren't we? With Equator gone. So yeah, 14 to be going through. So Cameron's on his outlap. As you said, Bones is on his outlap as well.
Yeah, Quasar's just confirmed there on YouTube that he did. He looked away for a split second, and unfortunate. That's all she wrote. That's the fat lady song for him there. He's into the wall and out of qualifying. So
well,
sure.
That's it. What are
you meant to do? We're looking at Mudster now, trying on his second run now. Feeling a bit of pressure, but he's down into turn 1. Nicely done. Easy to invalidate on the exit there, but he keeps it in line nicely. This left-hander now, turn 4, I think it is. I don't know, I'll be calling this 3 and 4. I don't know what the story is. Down into this right-hander now as well, where Vettel famously, Stroll came a cropper into the inside wall there a couple of years ago, and now this is kind of like these right-handers, just they're all 90 degrees almost. Nicely cut in the entrance, and no, he's invalidated. He will be snapping, he will, in that cockpit there with his lovely
just got time to get in and get out again.
Does he not?
Because his fuel lights on, so he's got time.
Man. You want to get in there now, quick as Anthem. Canet has retired there, but he is well and truly through to the Q2 side of things. So Cameron's on a lap time now. He's just gone through turn 2 into this sweep and left-hander turn 3, 90-degree right-hander now coming up sooner rather than later. Easy to lose the rear through that left-hander in the wet going around there. So easy. such a dodgy track in fairness on a few of these spots. Look at that, enough.
I do like that. I don't mind this track. It's a bit dull, but I don't mind it. But in the rain, I love it. We had a Tier 1 race last season, and it was in the rain here, and it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It really does sort the men from the boys, for want of a better way of saying it. Sure, Jesus, I suppose it's all the look of the draw on the day, you know, in the wet. Like, you can have a really good race and then bang into the wall. Like, you know, you'd be flying and just one extra bit and then you'd be snooping. But anyway, so SMM Cameron now coming into the Mickey Mouse chicane here. Off camber, go away. Just change the track layout or something, like, you know what I mean? Leave it out. But anyway, coming down into the second last corner now, another right-hander, 90-degree right and another 90-degree right. Fantastic. The Nobel Prize goes to Herman Tilke, whatever his name is, for creativity. Not. But
Probably,
anyway,
better off with probably better off with Herman Munster.
But no, in fairness, that's Cameron in the second. Fantastic lap time from himself. So Munster and Pyro were still in the pits. They want to be getting out ASAP here.
Yeah, Monsters leave the pits now, yeah.
How is Pyro? Pyro still in the pit lane. He's going to be... That's it, I think. Pyro's gone. Pyro's gone. He's not going to be doing the lap time now. So that's Pyro out. So Munster now, all he needs to try now is to beat Bono Candy at 1:33.3. But Candy's out there on an outlap at the moment. He thought about ducking in there, but he decided to keep going. So Bon Candy starting his lap now. Fantastic. Out of the last corner there. Easy to lose traction there, you know, and then you just hemorrhage time all the way down the straight. You could be a tenth or two down by the time you reach the braking zone if you don't get that exit just right.
Well, yeah, even as much as half a second if it's ever dreadful. But you can make up a lot of time there. I'm going to try and straight line that exit as much as possible.
Yeah.
And this is a deceptive little corner because it does kink out at you a little bit, so you can easily be caught out of a corner cut there as well.
Ooh, he was very close on the exit.
Flirting with the limits there, flirting with him.
Kevo has joined, but he has unfortunately missed the cut-off to get himself out there. So, but he will be in the race. Fantastic stuff to see Kevo along as well. So, Bon Candy keeping it in them confines of that track. Nicely done. Masson has retired. So, realistically, they need to all beat a 1:33.1 here. And then he should be alright, so...
Same again, this section that Bono's coming up to now at the end of this DRS. So much time can be gained and lost here. You've got to time it perfectly, you're braking. Take all the curb on the right hand side, swing it round, patient, foot down. Don't go over that curb because it'll suck you off the end of the track. Again, Mickey Mouse section, again off camera, pain in the arse. Change the track, we don't like it, go away. Takes it nicely in fairness. 90-degree penultimate. Takes that very nicely as well. Same again, last corner, don't get too greedy, foot down. It does improve, puts him up to P13.
Lovely, he's beaten that 1:33.1 lap time that we know is the cut-off point. So we're back now with Munster. Can he do anything about it now? We're in the final bit of qualifying. The time has elapsed. He will be allowed to finish this lap though, but don't invalidate. Going through these right-handers again. He's coming up to the dreaded turn where he invalidated last time. Let's see how he navigates it this time round.
Much better.
Much better.
A lot more aggressive as well. A lot more aggressive.
He's definitely got that front end of that Red Bull working for him today.
He's got it glued. It's like a slot car, isn't it?
And Munster as well, using his wheel adoption there for the G29. Fantastic to see, using a Formula 1 style wheel. So hopefully he's finding that comfortable and he's used to it now. Stuff down into this hard braking zone, as you say. Easy to lose a bit of time, easy to gain some as well. But he's keeping it nice and tidy.
Nicely. Takes that nicely, yeah.
Keeping it nice and tidy. That's all he really needs to do, and then the lap time will come. Slow is fast, as they say.
Yeah, that sort of section, just let the track come to you. Don't overdrive it.
There's nothing worse than a little dab of that accelerator, and you're wide by 2 corner lengths. Here he is, across the line.
Great lap time. There he is.
2 fantastic stuff there by Munster.
Good lap, mate.
So
my teammate in Tier 2. Good lad. Not biased at all.
No, we're never biased in the PLR commentary booth. No, we try not to push our look.
We're only biased in the commentary booth when the day of the week doesn't end in a Y.
Exactly. Well, as long as Lewis Hamilton isn't in this race, everyone but Lewis. That's my motto. So at the end of Q1 there, we have lost 3 drivers. We've lost, well, 4 if you include Quasar, because he has crashed his car. But Massa 98 in 16th, Kevo there in 17th, didn't quite get enough time to get out and put a lap time in. And it's Pyro as well down in 18th. He didn't get a lap time in either. So the guys got away with it fairly scot-free. Good stuff from Masson though, in fairness. You know what I mean? Like it is hard to be thrown into the deep end, especially with these tier 1 boys. They don't give an inch.
Yeah, and Mason, he only lost out by a 10th to Bono. But if Bono hadn't have improved this time, then he would have got through P14. Such is the nature. If people are confused and wondering why it is the way it is, I'm not sure if it's entirely accurate. In reality, it isn't like this, but that time that Equator did there, that would have been P2 or P3, I think. P2. He still would have gone through into Q2, but his car was broken, so he wouldn't have carried on. But, yeah, so Mason had to beat, effectively, Equator's time to... Yeah, it's a bit complicated, but it's not correct, but it is what it is.
Ah, sure. What do you mean?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah,
when's the new game out?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to that one. The Legends edition as well. There, it's just another kind of, what do you call it? An extra bit of money for themselves. Same old stuff we've had in it before.
Well, if you play the games often enough, you can justify it.
Ah, yeah. Like, is the Turkish Grand Prix in it? No.
I've no idea, mate, if I'm honest with you. I've not read up on it because I want to be pleasantly surprised when it comes out.
Yeah, that's true. They definitely have Imola in anyway. That's going to be a fun track.
Yeah, I love Imola. Absolutely love it.
Yeah. Although there won't be much overtaken, but it's going to be a great one nonetheless. So, Q2 has started, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. It's 14 minutes, 30 odd seconds. Well, just under 30 seconds now left on the clock. The drivers are coming out of the pit lane to try their first runs on these mediums, one would suspect. Although, with myself personally, I hardly ever go out of mediums because I know I'm just not fast enough.
I don't know. You did alright. Didn't you get through on mediums the last race?
Yeah, but like I think 3 people crashed or something. You know what I mean? That were always faster
That's
than
their
me.
problem, not yours.
No, I know. But if they were still in it, like, you know, legitimately on pace, like...
Yeah, well, they weren't, so
I had good pace
nice
in Monza.
yourself.
I had good pace in Monza. I was keeping Six Magging off behind me for a good bit of that race as well. Hence why I was even more devastated when I bleeding threw it in the hedge at the second last lap. But sure, that's racing, isn't it? No hard feelings, hard racing, that's the way it is with this PLR crew.
It'll help me to pick up a few places, so I'm not grumbling.
Oh sure, look Janie, Mac, you were spinning like a top down into Ascari yourself at one stage. So
it wasn't even Ascari, it was a straight before it. That's the bad thing about it. Ugh.
That left-hand kick, I tell you, like, isn't it funny, right? Like, we've all been playing this game for so long, but at the same time, you know them little bits. It's like, oh, if I just leave my car here, that's going to make a pinch zone, and then that person's going to be wrecked. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's mad how you're able to really finesse the cars, like, especially with that unranked and online racing. Holy moly. You will be figuring it out sooner rather than later because you'll be the one in the wall 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, this is very true. Have you seen much of the new game?
Nah, not really. I've seen the damage model, though. That's not good news for me either.
That's what I'm very interested in seeing, because those of you who aren't aware, the damage model includes underfloor and side pod damage. If you get too much of that, you still retire as well. It retires you for terminal damage, rear wing as well, yeah. So if you're going for these, not that anyone does or doesn't, but or I'm promoting it, but if you're going for any of these dive bombs and you just go into the side of someone's car, or you turn in on someone and they're going to the side of you, you're still going to damage yourself in future rather than not. So
it'll make it cleaner, in fairness.
It'll make it cleaner, exactly. That's exactly my point. So you have to leave the space all the time. Anyway, I digress. Who's first?
Yeah, that's fair enough. They're all still out there on the track setting lap times. I've picked just coconuts at the moment.
I was going to say, I think it is coconuts. Good pick.
Yeah, in the Alpha now, coming down the back straight, he goes just across the line there. Well, not the line, the sector line anyway. So he's coming through these Mickey Mouse sections here. Yeah, there's track on top. You know what I mean? I'd rather be in Imola. But yeah.
I'd rather be on the moon.
Oh man, would you imagine?
It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah.
Or America.
Or Paul Ricard.
Or China.
Oh, China, Jesus, I haven't raced that in ages.
Other than them, I'm happy. Ooh, close between them pair.
Yeah, it is very close. Who else do we have next then as well?
Foxy's coming over the line. 32.8 on mediums, good boy.
Mr. Sandbrooks is invalidated, so that's him done on us with. I think Alberto is the next car on track.
It's Oliver, but he's invalidated. He's on his medium, so he'll go, oh, fire the wall.
Watch out there, boys. We've already had one car in the wall. We don't want more.
I think Alberto is next now, yep.
Very expensive qualifying in Azerbaijan. There was about 4 cars threw it in the hedge, didn't it? Imagine
well, with being away the weekend, I didn't see any of it, apart from the last few laps after the safety car. Well, after the restart, sorry.
Oh man, it was a bit of a mad one, I have to say. But yeah, no, 3 or 4 cars threw it into the wall. Fantastic stuff. The only thing that's going through my mind now, though, is when you see all this damage and all, is like, seems you're gonna have to pay for that. You know what I mean? Before I didn't give it an absolute monkeys. But nowadays, like, you hear I tell you, Toto Wolff having a moan about everything and anything under the sun is getting a very, very tiresome now at this stage. It's bad enough he's been going on about other people having a faster car for the last 6 or 7, 8 years, which is a total BS. But then also as well, you know, like this flexi front wing stuff. I loved Christian Horner himself getting the handbags out there, has to be said. Oh, a validation there from Alberto. We have
the best mates, Toto and Christian Horner, but they will knock 7 shades out of each other verbally.
It's great to see. I love seeing that, though.
It's funny.
The handbags. You know,
yeah.
Oh man, brilliant. And then Horner then comes out and he says that Toto Wolff shouldn't be criticising his team so much, you know. Absolutely. The war of words is brilliant. Just Coconuts there at the first position at the moment. Good stuff from Coconuts. He has improved on his other lap time. Well, no, he's in the pit now, so I don't know. There's a bit of a jump up there, so I must be missing. My bad.
See, if I was Christian Horner and Toto's running his mouth off too much, I'll just turn around and go, yeah, well I'm shagging the Spice Girl, so
That's it, man. That's it. I tell you now, like, you know, unbelievable. How did he pull that one off?
Well,
Assassin's on his lap now, though. We'll have a look at Assassin here, the championship leader. He hasn't quite sealed out the championship yet, but it's definitely going to be on the cards sooner rather than later. It's looking, mathematically speaking, crew, I think he can still lose it. But it's like Lewis Hamilton and that Mercedes. You just can't see it not happening, basically, you know, especially in the last few years. Anyway.
The artist formerly known as Optic P1 on the mediums, 31.8.
Kilos, good stuff himself in pole for the moment, 131.8, as you say, great stuff from himself. Yellow flags in sectors 1 and 2, that's just cars getting out of the way, don't mind that. So yeah, Assassin then coming onto the back straight now. This car just looks glued, and unfortunately, like, I'm going to have to do a comparison or something on my lap compared to his lap, because I have no idea where he gets this pace from.
Oh, Cameron, 131.1. Mediums.
Good stuff, Cameron.
Yeah, I think if you did a comparison, I think you'd be in different postcodes at the minute.
Assassin is on the softs as well.
Yes, he is. He's on the softs, yeah.
Strong. Yellow flags in all sectors now. Fantastic. And across the line, 129.4. Good stuff. Good stuff. Only a couple of tenths off my personal best now.
Yeah. I'm waiting for him to put his finger out, I am. Good the hell.
Yeah. So, Bubber still has yet to set a lap time, and the same with Total Carney, but Carney is out on the track at the moment. Assassin's teammate, all these yellow flags.
Certainly is.
Center. Shut up. Ignore them.
I think someone has run out of fuel, I think.
Looks like it might be a Williams or a Racing Point. Williams.
It's Sam Brooks.
Well done,
He's stopping and letting people by.
Good man, good man. Nice to see the guys being courteous out there. There is space to do so out there with them runoffs. But yeah, no, it's great to see everyone keeping their heads up. Obviously,
Carney's starting his lap.
He is indeed. We're looking at him now. We want to take this in crew.
Oh,
goody.
It's a Ferrari going around the track quite quickly.
Something we won't be seeing this year. And I'm a Ferrari fan.
Ooh, a little bit squirrely around there through the first few corners. Well, second and third, if you like. Oh, he almost does what I was making reference to before. Just push it to the absolute limit with the curb on the left-hand side. Nice and aggressive, another 90-degree corner. Surprise, surprise. Takes nice and cleanly. Working up through the gears. Did a little kink on the right before the sweep in right again. Almost take those as one big corner, really. And the same with these two come in as well. One large loop round. Ooh, a lot of little corrections going on at the minute. But he's attacking these corners nicely. Tiny little lock up. Shouldn't slow him down too much on the DRS. 7th into 8th. Sticking to that blue bit there on the right hand side. Switches across to the left. Heavy braking. Takes all the curb on the left. Same on the right. Another teeny tiny lock up on the right. Coming to the Mickey Mouse section. Just change the track. Get rid of it. Ta-ra. Penultimate corner, 90-degree right. For the first time on the track, not. Into the final corner. Again, teeny tiny lock up. He's locked up that front right a few times. 132.4.
No.
P8.
No, he won't be safe on that one. Alberto, Oliver, Folksy, Munster as well. They'll be licking their chomps at that one, smashing a new set of softs on, and they'll try and beat
Bubbers.
that one.
Bubbers is on an outlap. He's coming into the Mickey Mouse section in a moment.
Jump down onto Bubbers now. What was it? Yeah, so everyone there having a talk about that damage system in the new game on the old YouTube. Don't you worry, gentlemen, we will be keeping that on for the races, so we will be having that. I am sure of that one, but they were just saying we can probably turn it off with reduced damage or something, which is fair. But no, that won't be happening with the PLR Championship, which is great news for everyone, really, because, well, except for me, because I crash. So, yeah.
Well, no, you'll be alright, mate, because you'll be disqualified before you have a chance to crash into someone, so it'll be fine.
That's it. I wonder now if it'll have the Lewis Hamilton mod, you know, where, like, basically, you know, like, you don't have to take the racing line, you can just take any line you want.
Basically, it's on strict, but if you're in a Mercedes, it's off.
We'll be able to talk to Michael Massey as well, maybe order a bag of chips while we're at it.
Yeah.
Bubber's squirrely out there, though. He's definitely feeling the pressure with just over 3 minutes left on the clock. A few drivers are feeling the pressure now. It's only the top 10 go through the Q3. Folksy's under pressure. Bono, Candy, Mudster and Bubbers as well. But that's not to say Oliver, Alberto, Total Carney and Simster Crazy. Just Coconuts as well I'd involved in that conversation. They're not safe. Well, Coconuts has now because he's just gone to third. So Simster down there. Everyone needs to come out and do another lap time. I get it.
Kilo's AK Optic has retired in the pits, so it looks like he's satisfied with that time. That's what happens. Like I said that before, running a bit wide of that corner, it'll just take you off the track unless you're in proper control of it. I don't think Bubba's going to be happy with this.
No, not at all. Not at all. His car's a little bit loose.
32-1.
You still have to go. Still have to keep going.
Yeah, his fuel light's on though, so hopefully he's got enough fuel in there.
It doesn't look like he's totally. Who else out there, folks? He's on a lap. Oliver's getting held up by a. Who was that in front of Oliver? Oh no, they're both on an out lap, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so folks, he's still on his lap now. Coming into this right-hander, 90 degrees. What's new? Into this left-hander now as well, almost 90 degrees. What's new? Into another right-hander. 90 degrees. What's new?
Pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's new, pussycat?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh man, we'll put the mic down and see you later. Boski's up on his lap time by over a second, so he's looking like he'll be able to push it through if he doesn't get into the validation in the last few corners. Going through the chicane now, a little bit wide on the second one, but it shouldn't have hurt him too much.
Wibble, wobble. The exit there.
Last corner now. Ooh.
Perfect.
Third place for Folksy. Great stuff from himself. Definitely getting himself out of the danger zone.
Well, if I'm kilos, I am sweating. Great lap time, Sam Brooks, 31.0.
Don't know, I think kilos should be okay now, in fairness. But yeah, Simpster's on a lap now as well. Mudster is also on a lap out there. We're on board a sim at the moment, going through these 90 rights and lefts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 90-degree corners, pretty much.
Might want to jump on board with Monster here.
Yeah, variety is the spice of life, as they say in Russia. Now, so Sims is actually 3/10 down. He's definitely feeling the pressure. Will he be able to improve? He's still on their mediums. He was deep into the chicane as well. I don't think he can. No, he might have backed off there as well. Yeah, looks like he's coming in. So we'll jump on board a Mudster for now. Down the back straight he goes now. Important to pick your braking zone. Straight line it as much as you can. Nicely. Nice line. Be patient with this left-hander, as you say. Try not to run too wide. He got away with it. And then patience. Patience, patience. You turn the car in and it still wants to wash out so hard into that left-hander. But he got away with it nicely into the second last corner now. This 90-degree right into another 90-degree right to finish off this lap. How can he get on? He's 14th into 11th.
That's unlucky.
Oh, unlucky.
That looked a wonderfully tidy lap. It was very tidy. Very, very tidy.
Very on
unlucky
par.
That was.
Very on par, it has to be said, with his Wally one time. So at least he didn't leave any time on that table. But Total Carney now, he's the only one left on track. Everyone else has either come into the pit lane or they've got the checkered flag beside them. People who are under the pressure zone now. So what can Carney do? Into this
It's
right.
just to shoot out now between Carney and Simpson. That's it. Everyone else is done. Horse through. Bubbers is through. He's safe. Kilos is safe.
Now, last corner. Where is Carney gonna end up? Bit of a lock up there, and he is into 7th. So he has got into there, and it's Simster who gets dropped out of queue qualifying. That was a very entertaining end to that quali 2 there, crew.
It just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, it really did. Like, it really, really did. The lap times again in Tier 1, very close between the whole lot of them there. But some people have bitten the bullet there this afternoon in Q2. It is Simster in 11th, Mudster in 12th, Alberto in 13th, and Bon Candy in 14th. So their grid positions are locked in now. And we're just
So we've also got Sam Brooks P4, Folksy P6, and Bubba's P10, all representing Tier 3.
Good stuff, lads. Good stuff.
Monster representing Tier 2, P12, good lad. Great effort. And Simster as well, P11.
Yeah, fair play to the guys all together. So, going through to your Q1 session, it is Passassin the Assassin, Kenneth there in 2nd, Oliver in 3rd, Sam Brooks in 4th, Cameron in 5th, Folksy is 6th, Total Carney in 7th, Coconuts in 8th. Kilos gets there in 9th. He was very lucky to get away with that one, but he pulled the strategy, he done the risk, and it paid off for him. And Bubbers rounds out your top 10 for your qualifying shootout now.
Yeah, you've said all that needs to be said. I can't really add to that. Yeah. all of those things, using all of those words.
Mundy saying...
So,
yeah.
Go on.
No, just saying Mundy there saying that it was less than a 10th from getting in there, but he had a very clean lap and got a bit of confidence out of it, so... Good stuff, good stuff.
So all you need to do, keep it tidy around here.
Yep.
Keep them penalties down.
Limited
time.
We should take my own
There's
advice.
There's one good thing to come from this race tonight, Gav, is that we won't be doing this on Wednesday.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. With mediums, they're in 5th, and the kilos, they're on mediums as well. Sorry, crew. Just to say.
No, you're fine. The Canadians on the mediums. Except for Bubbers.
Want to give a nice big shout out to our friends in the CRL League joining in with the PLR as well. We have some exciting times ahead of us. We will wait to let you all know, but there's some big movements going on in the background, some promising movements going on.
Oh yes.
And the championship is just going from strength to strength, and fair play to everyone involved, I have to say. If it wasn't for their hard work and dedication, we wouldn't be having fun here on Mondays and Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and we wouldn't be having fun in the future. So fair play to them. We're loving it here in the commentary booth. Everyone loves it on the track too. Keep it up, everybody, and thank you very much. So Q3 has started.
Right then, best of the rest.
Right.
Who's getting pole? Best of the rest.
I'm going to go with kilos.
I was going to do that, But
yeah.
I had a backup option just in case.
Fair enough.
Well, I always root for my mate Ken, and he knows that. I love Ken. And my head says Ken. However, I'm going for Sam Brooks.
Interesting.
Today. Because he's had a good bit of pace. Slipped under the radar a little bit in Q1. He sandbagged just a touch, but he had to show his true colours there in Q2. If it's any one of those, if there's anyone out of kilos, Ken and Sam, I'll be happy as out. Even happier if they get it for real, rather than P2.
Yeah, of course. Just having a look there on YouTube. It looks like Simster actually went out on a used set of mediums. Fantastic, Cold Masters. Thank you very much indeed for that one. Obviously in a qualifying session, you totally want to go out on used tyres. Why wouldn't you? It doesn't make sense otherwise, Anyway, so folks, he's the first car across the line. We will be on board at him for now. Going through this first corner. It's not really a corner for these cars.
No, I don't class it as a corner. This is turn 1 for me.
Yeah.
Turn 1 and 2.
Proper heavy.
You want a straight line. You want to straight line that turn 2 as much as you dare.
Don't do a Carlos Sainz though and try and run through the wall on the exit though.
No. Or an equation, try and run through 2 walls before you arrive at the corner. Sorry, Tommy. Big kiss.
That's fantastic. I'm telling you, people don't get away from the stick from us up here anyway, that's for sure.
Thing is though, the only reason I'm saying these sort of things is because we have all, categorically, every single person who plays this game, be it if you're in a league or not, has done that.
We all have, yeah. Even worse, to be honest,
Yeah.
And as well as that, at the same time, you give as good as you get, If I done that now with my thing, I'm sure everyone would be like, you blonker. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's me normally.
And it rhymes with banker as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That one. Mickey Mouse. Off camber Mickey Mouse.
Ooh, leaving some black marks on the exit there. Nice.
Ooh. That was wider than my jeans, that was. Bloody hell.
Holy moly. I'm telling you. And into the last corner there. Folks, he goes pole position on 1:31. So fantastic.
That's a good benchmark.
Yeah, it is actually, in fairness. A good lap time. Very good lap time. From Folksy there. Just coconuts. Ferrari had pulled out of the way there. So we have Passassin there. 1:29.4. Great stuff from himself. Kilos. 1:30.4. Great lap time. And then Coconuts 1:32.3. So we must have had a mistake, it has to be said, for Coconuts there.
Next is coming to the last corner. Is Ken. Go on, Ken.
Go on, Ken.
Oh,
Into second.
yes.
Nicely done, Ken.
Then I think it's Sam Brooks. He's invalidated, so we're going again.
Bubbers is invalidated as well. Cameron's invalidated. Sam Brooks is invalidated. Carney is still out there. No, he's
the next one to start. Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much a mixture of guys either done their first run or still in their first run, to be fair.
I thought Possassin had a little moment there, but he was just pulling over for car to come past.
Fair.
So Carney working his way through Sector 2. I think I know what's happening here.
Carney
coming up to a Ferrari on the DRS straight.
Oh my word, look at this, the guys giving each other a slipper stream. Nicely done.
See, there's certain leagues that outlaw that, and I disagree with that.
Why would you outlaw that?
Why would you outlaw it? Exactly.
They're teammates, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, if I'm going down the main straight battling someone in Monza, am I not allowed to take their slipstream either? Of course you are.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? Cars on track.
Yeah.
Oh, here, JD Mac, you've heard it. Bleeding other leagues out there banning people because they ask a question and things. Carney into fourth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable. Join PLR though, we are actually very
We're
good.
lovely. We're lovely. We're sound.
We are sound. More the merrier is our motto as well, you know, be it, you know, whatever your background, ethnicity or ability matters as well, like, we don't mind at all. Well,
even if you're Welsh, we'll have you. You know what I mean?
That's fantastic. That's amazing. Yeah, at a stretch, I suppose, but no, fairness, no, it's grand.
Well, if we've got a spare seat, we might do.
Sure, they'll let anyone and everyone in these days, sure. How many Irish do we have here now as well? I have no idea.
Far too many.
Oh, brilliant. It's a global league, though, in fairness. World Championship is a fair statement to say about the PLR as well, because plenty of different people out there in this league from different countries, different parts of the world. It's great to see. And as well, we're all buddies as well. Bubbers, oh yeah, he's on an outlap. So yeah, it's great to see, you know, we're all interacting on the Discord, bit of a banter, bit of a chat, doesn't matter what time of the day it is, it's bleeding, hopping. So it's great, great community.
See, the thing to take from this is that in our Q3 here today, we have 4 Canadians in Q3 today. There's 4 Canadians, 2 English, 1 English, 1 Scottish, and a lad from Venezuela, a lad from America, a lad from France, and a lad from Holland. So that's how diverse we are.
There you go.
So 40% of Q3 is Canadian, and it's a British-based league.
I'm telling you, what is it, Lawrence Stroll will be licking his lips at that one, you know, Jack Villeneuve as well out there, you know, telling you. Hey, can you name 4 Canadian drivers? You got Jack Villeneuve,
Gilles Villeneuve, Lance Stroll,
well, let's say,
and Nicholas Latifi. There you go.
Latifi, oh yeah, okay, fair. Well, take Gilles out of it, because that's a kind of a cop-in. What are Canadian
Well, he's a Canadian driver.
No, I know, but like his bleeding son raised. It's like saying Damon Hill and Graham Hill, like, you know. It's like,
same with Keke Rosberg and Nico Rosberg.
Yeah, right. Name 5 Canadian drivers then.
Oh God.
Bubbers is on the lap here. Let's not forget. No, he's not. He's invalidated. Oh, right, fair. Well, there you go. Kilos is coming out there now and is coming out for his second run. We'll jump on board of Kilos here. Optic going through the last sector now. He will be starting his lap sooner rather than later. Sam Brooks is well intent. Hasn't set a lap time, but he will be soon. What other Canadian drivers is there?
I'm trying to think now.
Paul Tracy. Paul Tracy in IndyCar, he was something else. He's class.
That's IndyCar though, isn't it?
I know. But I wish he was in F1. It would have been.
Saying that though, Jacques Villeneuve did very well in IndyCar, didn't he?
Yeah. Jack came over from there.
Yeah.
He was a Indy 500 winner and a champion of IndyCar as well, I think. So. Yeah. It was Greg Moore.
I've seen was there someone called Cannon? Was it Jim Cannon or John Cannon or something?
Oh, I don't know. Was Greg Moore Canadian or was he American? God
I don't
bless him.
know.
Yeah,
Don't know.
because he was a very good talent now as well. He was in IndyCar. Unfortunately perished in an accident. But yeah. Oh, Kilos started his lap. Yeah, we're on board with it. Right? I know he's not. He's
Anyway,
invalidated. I don't know what's going on here. We're talking about Canadian drivers.
I was in a party with Bubbers the other night, and I was telling him, as Canadians go, you're an absolute arsehole. Because Canadians are the most polite people in the world, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
But for Canadian standards, Bubbers is an absolute arsehole. But by the way, just for the benefit of everyone in PLR watching this, he is not. He's a lovely bloke, but as Canadians go, he's not very nice. which means in normal speak, he's all right.
He didn't say please and thank you.
No.
How rude. But yeah,
Well, he said it did say a phrase that had a U in it, but it wasn't the same first word.
Greg Moore was Canadian. The guys there are also saying Alex Tagliani, he was a great driver too as well with the foresight side of things. John Cannon is Canadian as well.
Yes, so, there you go. There's my fifth one.
Fair play to you. Fair play to you. When did John Cannon race in F1?
60s or 70s?
Okay. I don't recognise
maybe
the
70s.
That's class. The Maple Eaton.
Oh, Bubbers has binned it.
Where have you been to Bub?
It looks like he's binned it on the exit of...
corner.
I don't know if that's a bin or as a glitch. I'm not sure.
No, he's in the wall. Yeah, he's in the wall. He must have just threw it in there, but he's definitely in the wall anyway. Toss his front right. Ken's in the second there. So there's less than a minute here, crew. Ken's in the second there, 130.3. Assassin still on pole. Kilos there, though. Is invalidated as well. He's out of qualifying now.
Sam Brooks is on a lap. He's set a time.
Yeah, Sam does need to set a lap time here. He's definitely feeling the pressure. But keep an eye on the time on board there on the left-hand side as well, because we want to see if anyone else comes across the line. Yeah, I think Cameron's just started his lap time.
After Sam, you're going to have Coconuts, Carney and Cameron. All the C's.
Fantastic. So, nice line there from Sam. Ooh, a little bit wide in the exit.
Sporting his Hull City helmet, good lad. Same as me.
Ooh, a little bit squirrely on the exit. No.
He can go again though.
Yeah, he did improve 32.0, so that's not too bad. 7th, but Cameron.
Coconuts has backed off.
Coconuts is backed off. Okay. Who else do we have then? Another C, Carney. Ooh, yellow flags. Yeah, Carney's still on his lap time here, so what can he do? Can he improve? Cameron's just a little bit behind him as well. Lovely bit of toe as well. Is he getting that?
Right behind Carney is Coconuts. Sorry, not Coconuts, Cameron.
I think Assassin's coming into the last corner now. What's he gonna get?
28.5, I guess.
Here we go, we're finding out. 28.7. Holy moly. What a lap time from the Assassin there. Great stuff.
Can he make it a Ferrari front row?
Is everyone else using GP2 engines here or something? Famously quote by Alonso.
P4.
Hey. Okay, so Cameron now intent coming across the line.
Ah,
in this second.
P2.
129.7. Great stuff from Cameron. Great lap time. Shane Kravitz did say in the comments there on TubeView, saying that like not even Cameron getting a shout out for that, and it looks like we're both going to be eating some humble pie for that one.
Well, Sam's finishing up.
Come on,
Sam might do it for me.
You can't let Shane get that one out. He just can't. Just be diabolical.
He just has.
Oh no!
P8, unlucky mate.
Well, look,
Improve his time.
To Assassin for pole position. Sam only didn't get anywhere else than P8, as you say. Great stuff from the guys out there. Great qualifying session, crew.
Yeah, Ken up there again, as per usual. Kilos, welcome back, mate. P4 announced with authority, young man. Well played, sir.
Boom, there you go. Oliver as well. So yeah, no. So let's go.
Also to mention as well, Cameron P2 and Kilos at P4 start on the mediums.
Yeah, that's great. That's great for their strategy for this evening. But yeah, no, that was a really tough, rough and tumble qualifying session there. We have Passassin, your pole position winner for this evening. He will be starting in first for the Grand Prix now shortly. Cameron in second, rounding out the front row. Ken in third, Kilos in fourth there. Great return to the championship from himself. Carney in fifth, Folksy sixth. Oliver in seventh, as always, just under the radar,
Mr. Reliable.
but still there.
Mr. Reliable is always there.
Yeah, Sam in eighth, Coconuts in ninth, and Bubbers in 10th. Congratulations, gentlemen. That was a great qualifying session.
Certainly was. Proper hats off for Cameron within a second of Passassin. I mean, that's just a stupidly obscene lap time. Get a grip, young man. Bugger off and do some esports. Give someone else a chance.
Yeah, no, we would be supporting you now, in fairness. So that one, man, a fair play to you. Some serious pace out there from the Assassin Passassin. Nobody can seem to really catch him at the moment, crew. Again, he needs to be put into a GP2 car, and the rest of us then might have a chance.
Well, either that or put a couple of paving slabs on back wing or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Somebody just ring his ISP and tell them some porky boys. Be like, oh yeah, this guy. He get disconnected halfway through.
Hacker.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
I was making reference there to the native New Zealand Maori war dance, not anything to do with cheating. Hacker. Don't matter.
Nice.
Never mind.
That's a good cover up. Good cover up. What a laugh from Assassin. I was sent on my PayPal address, lads. Oh, shit. For the old scooper-roo. Fair play to you. You called it.
Send on me PayPal. Shane, get a grip, man.
Assassin actually saying that is his best lap that he's ever done, and he's actually shaking after that one. So, well, fair play to you.
Yeah, and everybody's shaking their heads at it and all.
Pyro has forgot to put his setup on.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a long evening for Pyro. He'll be about a second a lap down. Second and a half.
That sort of fell out my mouth, and I'm sorry, Pyro. That wasn't intentional.
Wouldn't you love if Brundle and Crofty and all start doing that? It'd be hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, did you hear Mark Webber when Hamilton went on forward in turbo? Oh, genie, man. Camera nearly bended into the wall. But yeah, man. I don't know what.
No, I mean, they should adopt our method of commentating. You know what I mean? We got it down to a T. This is where it's at. You know what I mean?
Best commentating booth in
the world.
Yeah. The Formula 1's the pinnacle, so we are the pinnacle. That's what we should probably call it, the pinnacle commentator. I was just going to say, I'll just shut up for now on. Well, I am commentating, so I can't. So that's what you get.
I would say we're paid to talk, but number one, we're not being paid, and number two, we won't shut the hell up anyway, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, this is sponsored from my own back pocket, so do get in contact with PLR. We are always open for sponsorship and negotiations.
Absolutely. Sponsored this evening by BT, who provide my internet source this evening, as well as every other evening.
Yeah,
British Telecom.
What am I gonna say? Mine is sponsored by Guinness Clear for all your driving needs. So there we go.
Guinness Clear. I tell you what, I'll go with Coke Zero. That's a massive one. Drink a lot of Coca-Cola Zero. I mean, I'm easy. You know, I'm cheap.
Fresh.
I will sell.
Yeah, fresh can of. Look at a nice little can of Morrison's Diet Lemonade or something. I drink about 6 of them in a day. So the drivers are lining up on the grid while we fantasise about quenching our thirst. Can these drivers quench their enthusiasm into turn one, and hopefully they can get through with no issues? But the lights are on. Yeah, it's going to
see if there's anyone home.
Yeah, it's going to glitch out now in a second, so we'll just wait for the guys to go. The revs are rising. Waiting for the lights, and away they go there. Passassin gets a great start there. Ken from the third seems to get a nice run as well. They seem to be bottling into turn one nicely. Cameron pulling in, but Bassassin leaves the inside open, so he's definitely maybe. Oh, there's contact! Massive accident there. It's Kilo's big crash down the. Excuse me, down the front straight there. Massive accident. Safety car has been deployed. What was that, gentlemen? Please. Holy moly, folks. He has a bit of a time penalty there as well, probably because of the safety car. They're all trying to sort themselves out here. Penalties can be given out huge time here, this one, but no, Kilos Optic is out of the race. What a disaster for the Canadian driver on his return. Oh, look at the Canadians, I'm telling you, that's just unbelievable.
I'm speechless.
What happened there?
I'm absolutely speechless. I'm just looking back now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that as well. Looked like there was just a bit of contact, a little bit squirrely then down into turn 1.
Well, it looked like Bassassin didn't get the. It looked like Bassassin didn't get the best of starts, or Cameron got an excellent start, and he had to leave the space on the inside. Bassassin.
Oh, that's super dodge.
And then Kilos is having a look. Kilos is past Canet. He's having a look at Cameron. And I don't think he realises where Canet was, and he goes to his left.
They both actually turn into each other. You can tell by the line.
And then the domino effect, it fires Kilos across to Folksy.
Front wings and everything going left, right and centre. That's just an unfortunate racing incident, ladies and gentlemen. Other cars coming in to get the pit lane to get new front wings and all, but oh, I'm telling you, it's just, yeah, like, I'm not going to say it is disappointing that we were under a safety car, but that is a racing incident. But what are you meant to do, crew? How are the people in the pits now?
I think it's unlucky for Folksy because he's just in the wrong place at the wrong time again. Same with myself on Wednesday in Tier 2 at Monza. He got collected by myself after I had an incident. Through no fault of his own, and same thing again there. He was on the inside, well out the way, and because it looked like Ken and Kilos sort of both decided to turn into the same piece of track at the same time, and then Kilos either bounced off Ken or he swerved to avoid, went straight across to the right, and then collected Folksy, and that was it. It looks like everything behind it was relatively unscathed.
Relatively unscathed, but there's a few drivers here taking advantage of that safety car period to get a set of hards on. How's that going to do for the rest of the race? But as well, the drivers that haven't pitted, they've just gained an absolute load of positions there. We'll pull up the details now. So the stops there. Total Carney's the first one in line. He's done a pit stop at this stage. So yeah, I don't know. That's a.
I mean, Kevo P6. He started P18.
There you go. There you go. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty decent for himself. Yeah, the comments on YouTube there coming in thick and fast, saying that's just a raising it. A bit of a strange one. What's going on? Equazer though, unlucky. Equazer, he spun and retook his position. Cameron. Okay, so there might be some stewards inquiry to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sure I just watched. Cameron was in P6. And he's just gone up to P2. Why?
How did that happen? Is that on the stream too?
Yeah.
This game is broken. Right. Yeah. Cameron was in 4th. No, yeah, there he is in 6th. 7th. What is that? What? I have no idea. Anyway, sure, look, what are you meant to do? The safety car is still out on the track here at the moment. The Crocodile has caught the back of the group up, so we expect to be back racing now. The track is clear, the damage and debris is being taken away. Kilos is having an early shower. I hope he booked an early flight home from Russia, because that is not a good day for himself and Alfa Romeo. They still have another car in there now with just coconuts, but again, It's just not what you want. Nobody wants to be out of turn 1, lap 1, in fairness. Nobody. Doesn't matter what happens. You just don't want to happen. So hard.
No, I agree.
Cameron in second. That's a very strange one there, crew. I have no idea how that's gone down, but we will be looking into it, I assume, at a later stage. Yeah, that's bing, bang, bosh. That's what happened down at the turn 1, and we'll probably get more of that now in this race as well. So, Assassin is your leader, Cameron in second, Ken in third, Simster in fourth, Coconuts in fifth, Kevo there, as you say, is 60, Quasar in seventh, and then the front of the rest of the pit gang. We got Total Carney 8th, Oliver in 9th, and Foski there in 10 to round out your top 10. So let's see how the rest of this race seems to get in contact there, because he's crashed into Coconuts.
Oh, God.
Oh no, it's Coconuts who crashed into Sim. Sorry. So the lights are out in the safety car. We're waiting. Assassin takes over the pace of the field. No sudden movements, but he's keeping it nice and tidy on that accelerator. Just waiting, warming his tyres up and waiting to get that jump. Big long straight there as well down to the turn 1. So if Cameron can get a jump on him, we'll be diving it down the inside of turn 1 for a show.
Something's happened to Carney in the background. He just lost a load of positions.
Assassin's just gone now. I heard look at Carney there. Yeah, Jamie Mack, yeah, he's in 14th now. Yeah, so they're racing, but they're weaving down the main straight. That kind of put me off now, as we said a little bit. That's very strange. Anyway, Ken there. So the race has resumed. It doesn't look like anyone's going to be. Oh no! It looks like Kevo there losing wing. He's out of the race. Major accident for Kev. Big time. I don't know what's going on. The game is glitching all over the shop there for Kev. He's down in 15th now, but that's very odd. Very odd indeed. This is definitely a weird one this evening, ladies and gentlemen, but that's Ken sorted. Kevo out there, down in 17th, front wing damage. He glitched through the barrier and then glitched back out of it. So that was impressive. Williams obviously working on some new aerodynamic pieces. I don't know, some time and space-time continuum bending pieces on their car. I wonder if the FIA will have something to say about that one. But Assassin back at the leader here. He's streaking away with a 1.6 second lead to Cameron, who was only 5 tenths in front of Ken. The rest of the cars then gaggling through. Seem to be spaced out quite nicely now. Looks like Carney and everyone there going a bit side by side. Yes, they are. Munster, Carney down into the hairpin section here. Carney, oh, he's wide though. Munster trying to take advantage on the outside as well. He keeps his foot in. Great stuff from Munster. The side by side into the chicane there. Don't forget to leave a car's width there, lads. But they keep it nicely done. Oh no, Munster putting the pressure on. Great stuff. Carney loses the rear. He loses 2 positions in one corner. And Pyro sweeps around the outside of Munster there into the braking zone as well. So it's actually kicking off here. Alberto taking advantage. Carney having some awful tyre heat up issues here in the first lap after the safety car. And it's Mason now looking to take advantage of him as well. Unbelievable stuff there, crew. Yeah, Mason diving it out the inside. Can he get a slow down? No, he can't. Contact is made. It looks like Bono Candy's taking advantage of that one now as well. Side by side between Mason and Candy through the left-hander.
This isn't motor racing, it's Skittles.
Oh, Nelly, it's ping pong. This is the track where that famously came from as well. Brilliant stuff. They must have been watching a bit of techno and some Mr. Torpedo inspiration there this evening. Anyway, back up to the leaders. 3 seconds now of Assassin in front of Cameron, but Ken is sticking with Cameron there. Still 5 tenths behind. The DRS will be open next time round, so Ken is going to be sniffing Cameron. He is indeed down into the braking zone. Nicely done, but he has lost a bit of time there. Maybe outbroken himself a little bit. A little bit wide there.
It's like Equazer's gaining some ground on Coconuts here. Brand new medium for Equazer. Recovering from his disappointment from Q1. Qualified 15th up to P6.
So Oliver is now the first person in the gravy train. They call it the gravy train this evening. The first guy who has pitted. Oh, looks like the Red Bull Mudster is going side by side in the background. There he is. He's taking a sniff at Pyro, but he's decided not to this time round. Mudster on a set of mediums as well, so he'll probably have to pit again. Mudster now trying to gain the inroads on Pyro in front. Pyro, bit of an issue there when the guys in the garage there forgetting to put his setup on, so he is using default. So fair play to him.
Ken's all over the back of Cameron.
Yeah, gonna go back up to that one now, as you say. The yellow flag, sector 3. No, there's not.
Nah, Kevin's retired in the pits.
Oh, it's Kevin. Hard luck, Kev. Hard luck with that one there, buddy.
Ken's got DRS on Cameron. Oh, it makes it stick before the corner.
Yeah, Cameron just broke early though. I think he just realised, no point fighting that just yet. If he can stay with him though, he'll have the advantage then going into turn 1. So Mundy is still on the back of Pyro as well. Only 1/10 between them also. Gee, that's Cameron. Can Cameron do anything about it? Mudster.
Bono and Mason having a right good ding dong at the back. Mason's pitting now though.
Might be a move from Simster and Coconuts. Coconuts pulls out the slipstream down the inside. Ooh, a little bit squeezing each other there. Simster gets a time penalty for his troubles, but he lets him by. Nicely done.
Yeah, it looked like it must have been an illegal overtake as well.
It was a little bit dodgy in fairness. But it's racing, you know what I mean? I don't like the way it gives you penalties for avoiding accidents, basically.
No. And you could argue there's a little bit of a squeeze as well, but just elbows out, innit?
Yeah, that's it. PLR. Oh, Ferrari there, Total Carney and Alberto about to go side by side into the 90-degree right-hander. Yes.
Which one?
No, I don't know which one. They're still side by side. Great stuff. Alberto not giving Carney an inch here and keeping it around the outside. Absolutely amazing stuff from Alberto. He is. Oh no, then he's gone super wide into the left-hander, so he just kind of gives it up for Carney there on a platter. But yeah, great stuff from the two boys there.
Alberto returning to us after his house move. The formerly tier 2.
Lovely stuff, Alberto. Hope you're settling in nicely. So
I think it's a house and country move, in fairness to him.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
He's moved to America, if I'm not mistaken. Cameron's now on the back of. Cameron's now over the back of Kinnett again. Now the roles have reversed. Coconut, Simpson, and Equator. Woo!
Oh, looks like Cameron's definitely making a move. Is he going to pop out
Yeah,
that
he's lifted
slipstream?
off.
No,
he
he
slowed
decides
down
not
there.
to. Coconuts as well, and Simster in the background. No, status quo for now. Apparently a bit of a penalty there. Ooh, looks like it might be a little bit dodgy in the back. No, everyone seems to be nicely spread out now. Gubbers trying to make inroads on Sam Brooks through the left-hander.
Is it 90 degree by any chance?
No. No, that's a 180 degree actually.
Ah, right, okay.
Just about. Yeah, you can see where I'm coming from. Like 10, 90 degree corners in this track. Yeah, there's like a little bit of
Ooh, folks had a little bit of a wobble. There's a few little gaggles, a couple of groups of 2 or 3 cars. You've got Ken and Cameron having a scrap. You've got Coconut, Simpson and Equator having a scrap. Then you've got Folksy, Sandbrook and Bubba's having a scrap. Then Monster, Pyro, Monster and Carney. There's good battles that spread out, but there's battles kicking off all over the place.
He's got 11 seconds worth of penalties.
I think 5 seconds was when he collected Optic,
Yeah.
or he got collected in the game, giving a stupid penalty for no real reason.
Because he was involved in
fairness.
Oh, looks like he's getting a little bit wide there though, folks.
Squirrely, yeah. It's like he's driving a shopping trolley around there.
We're going to go back up there to Cameron. He's still 5 tenths, 3 tenths behind now. He's closing ever so.
Yeah,
he's pulled out now. Ken, no answer at all. Down the inside, gets it done. Even before the braking zone, he's able to take his normal racing line. And that is that. So Cameron back into second position. Ken settling in now to third. So he just needs to get his rhythm and maybe use that DRS in the next time around. Carney and Munster as well going side by side into turn one. We just missed it, but Carney makes that manoeuvre stick and Munster slots in behind. So nicely done from themselves. Sam Brooks as well. Oh, Sam is a little bit wide. So it looks like Bubbers is up his inside. Yes, he is. Bubbers. Oh no! Where is Bubbers meant to go? I have no idea. You're side by side beside people. Contact was made. Sam just turned down, it looked like. Well, Bubbers won't be happy with that one. Guaranteed. Oh, Bubbers there getting a great run. Oh, folks, he's into the wall on the exit. He's lost his front wing, a bit of front wing there. So, not good news for the AlphaTauri driver. And it looks like Sam has let Bubbers by on the next straight as well. So that is fair. All fair and love and war there. So, keep her lit, boys. But Folksy with their front wing damage, losing the rear. Them hards are not looking tasty on this track at all. Oh, and Carney's into the side of Folksy. He's being caught out by the slow moving vehicle. And Munster's back on the inside of Carney going into the chicane. What's going to happen here? Munster at all low. Carney. Oh, I don't even know what's going on here. Munster around the outside of two. What a manoeuvre from Munster.
Good boy.
Take a bow, son. And these two drivers crashing into the pit lane.
Oh, my word.
Crashing into the pit lane. That is just not on. That cannot be on. Folksy trying to push the envelope there with Toto Carney. I believe there's a cone there as well. So I don't know. Stewart's can have a look at that one, I suppose, at some stage. We're back at the action here. What a manoeuvre from Munster crew.
That was wonderful. That was capitalising the situation. He just kept his cool, kept it clean, nice and tight first left-hander, and then just swooped on the exit. So you two can argue amongst themselves. I'm going past, see you in a bit. Great move, Mondy. Well done, lad.
Yeah, fair play to him all the same. Let the boys have at it, and then you just pick up the pieces. Great stuff from Munster. And he's found himself in 11th position, crew. Already made his pit stop as well. Great stuff from himself.
I'm pretty sure I'm not sure what he's done on the tyres. He's made his stop, but let's have a little look.
Probably, well, judging by the rest of the...
He's done medium, so he's going to pit again.
Judging from the guys out there, though, these hards don't look tasty at all. Pyro with the DRS on Sam Brooks here. Yeah, them hards just do not seem to be gripping that tarmac, the Russian tarmac today.
Quay's into P5 now, and he's all over the back of Simster.
Yeah, just jumped onto that one there because Coconuts is right behind him as well. Oh, they all get a penalty. You get a penalty, you get a penalty, everybody gets a penalty through there.
It's a bit of a shrewd move from Monster, really, because he's switched for medium, but Quay's goes into P4.
Nice move from Quay's. Oh, he's wide though, he's wide.
Gives it back though, fair dues. So he's still gonna execute the same strategy, but he's giving himself a bit longer on the mediums.
Quasar has made up 10 positions from the start. Munster only one, but he is part of that pit stop geniuses. Pyro's made up 7, and Carney and Folksy are down 9. Unbelievable stuff from themselves there. But sure, look, you know what? You're trying to push an envelope, trying to get every advantage. Things happen, like, you know what I mean? It's obviously not done on purpose, so you know what I mean? Like, that's racing, I suppose. You know what I mean? Like, sure. Lewis Hamilton took out Albon twice in
Pyro's
3
got
races.
a great run on Sam Brooks and gets him.
Nice.
Sam's having a look back at me though.
Looking at now.
He's going off the RS on Pyro. Some cracking little scraps going on here.
Is indeed, man. We're on board with this one now. I thought they both crashed, to be honest. They both went to either side of the straight. Great stuff from Sam and Pyro.
So Assassin's in the pits.
He is indeed.
Mediums.
Quasar gets him as well, though, in the pit lane. Lovely from himself. So the pit window is open. Lap 12 of 27. This race is flying by, crew. Great racing from the guys out there today. Very entertaining.
Very much so.
Yeah, Pyro on
this is one of those places which is not a very nice track. It's a bit of a dull track, but there's always good scraps.
Be leaving a car.
It's in that category.
No, Poirot don't want to be leaving the cars with there. He's very lucky to get away with it. If Sam Brooks had a locked up, he would have been right into the back now. Oliver there in fourth. Great stuff from Oliver. Great shout out for himself there in front of Assassin now. But Assassin has made his pit stop. But Mr. Reliable, man, just trucking away at it. Keeping his nose clean.
Everyone in front of Oliver at the moment has to pit again, so he's put himself in a great position.
Fantastic position. He could be on for a podium here, yeah.
We've said that many times this season, haven't we?
Assassin there, even though he's got the tyre advantage and everything, waiting for the straight to use his DRS to get around Oliver. He ducked back in, lost a couple of tenths through that right-hander onto the back straight, but he's made a clean move, and that's the most important thing.
Ken's in the pits.
Great racecraft. Ken's in the pits, is he? Poirot here at the moment. Cameron is in the lead now. Coconuts now making a maneuver. Ooh, Boncandy deep into that hairpin there. So Coconuts makes that position. Great stuff. Through the last corner.
Pyro's all over the back of Bubbers.
I'll jump on board of that one now. Nicely done, crew. Oh, they're going through that 180-degree left-hander. I'd love to see how many degrees each one of them corners actually is.
I've got a feeling that 10 of them are going to be somewhere between 89 and 91 degrees. Give or take a degree or two.
Giggity.
Yeah. Giggity, go.
Yeah, no, that's a trivia question for the F1. Braino's out there. Let's have a look at the YouTube now. I'll open my phone. I haven't had a look at that in ages, actually. Everyone get kicking off there on the live chat. Great to see everybody. Keep the comments coming in. Yeah, everyone's pretty much just like wondering what's going on out there. Coconut saying spun under a safety car, and yeah, Cameron just retook his positions. But oh, there we go. Sorry, Poirot and Bubber's going battling it out here through the chicane. What a maneuver from Bubber's! Amazing maneuver, great stuff. And then Poirot keeps it around the outside as well, so they're still side by side going into the second last corner. Oh, where do you think the other car's meant to go there, Poirot? Bit of a chop block there. Bubbers kind of had to get out of it, but now going down the back straight, Sam Brooks, Bubbers are all on the back of Poirot now. How's it going to kick off into the turn one? Poirot got a good run, but that DRS is going to bring the others right back into it. Yes, it does. It's 3 wide.
Oh, come on. Look at this.
2 wide now. Oh, Bubber's just about backing out of it, but these guys are not giving an inch. Literally, there wasn't a cigarette paper between the front wing and rear wing of that AlphaTauri and that Mercedes. Sam Brooks then as well. Ooh, no, decides to keep his front end clean. Nicely done.
Lurking in the rear is Kennett on his brand new mediums.
Ooh, here comes Ken. So we're going to look at Ken. He's going to be trying to
Bubba's
fight
really
through
wet.
here. Yeah, Bubba's getting squirrely there. He's on the defence now. Ken needs to be careful.
More squirrely than a squirrel-shaped squirrel thing.
Oh, stop the lights. I think Ken needs to be careful here, though, with his tyre advantage. He has a nice, clean front wing. He's down the inside of Sam. Into the right-hander. Nicely done. He caught him unaware there, and he's made the manoeuvre stick. He's got the DRS as well, and a good run on Bubbers here on the back straight. So can he do a twofer?
He might not get him here.
No, he cannot. He cannot.
Reeled him in on the braking zone, though.
He's got the mechanic thing on the right hand side, so does he have damage?
No, I think that's something to do with a teammate or something, but he hasn't got one in the race. Cameron's in the pits. Also, something worth noting that Cameron, whatever his race time is, he's going to have 10 seconds added on due to the last race, so he has got a 10 second
He might have more
penalty
as well with that safety car situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry to laugh, but you know, if it doesn't rain, it pours. So Ken making a manoeuvre here on Bubbers, nicely done, and it looks like Poirot in front as well is kind of keeping. Oh, Jamie Mack, yeah, he's just trying to keep that slipstream out of Ken down the straight there. Nicely done. Right. So, boys are still battling out. Bubbers still there lurking behind. So Ken needs to get through Pyro as quick as possible. So then, obviously, Bubbers and Sam Brooks will be trying to take advantage of that as well. The leader is Bassas, and he's 2 seconds in front of Quasar at this stage. But Quasar's pulled a blinder here today, and so is Oliver. Great strategy.
Quasar does have to pit again, though.
Here's Ken and Bubbers sorting themselves out down the back straight. Ooh, are they? They're still side by side here. What's going to happen here? No, Ken makes a maneuver, stick with that fresher set of rubber. Nicely done. So there you go. Ken's going to sail off into the distance, try and catch Cameron now if he can. He's lost all this time.
With Quasar now, he's now pit, but with Cameron having an extra 10 seconds penalty minimum applied to his time, Oliver is in prime position here to get a podium. Because you're going to have Kinnett catch him probably on the fresher softer tyres. So he just needs to keep a good distance behind Cameron. Once Cameron, there we go, Cameron gets past Oliver. Just needs to keep him in check. Keep him in check.
Munster's into the pit lane as well. He's probably going to be coming out on a set of softs, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Fresh set of softs, lovely jubbly from himself. Now what he wants is a safety car.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is indeed. Well, the guys have been trying hard today. We have had another safety car. If you've missed the start of the race at the very first corner, a bit of contact there. Kilos coming out with the short end of the stick of that one. Just a bit of racing down there, a bit of contact made, and one or two of the cars shot off into the wall. That's this game for you.
It wasn't even at the first corner, was it, before?
Yeah, coming down into the braking zone even. But other than that, though, they have been trying hard. Not to say that they haven't been, but there hasn't been another safety car. Some amazing manoeuvres, some great piloting skills from some of these guys. And there's been a couple of front wings who've paid the price as well. So not so great piloting, but they're pushing hard. That's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose.
Insert generic cliche here. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. You know, what other cliches can we put in there?
It's a game of two halves? No. I don't know. Cameron fastest lap, 32.897.
Cameron catch Assassin here, 11 seconds on the board. I don't think so. But
I think with this performance and where we are, Assassin might be randomly picked to do a bit of doping test after the game, after the race. Completely and utterly randomly, of course.
Oh yeah, like we don't single people out at all. Telling you though, it'd be good now, you know, if any of these boys ever on holidays in local areas, same as ourselves. We look at Coconuts and Alberto, great manoeuvre. And Alberto coming back at him on the exit though. Oh, look at that, fantastic. Ooh. Great stuff from Alberto, keeping his minimum speed up on that apex. And he was just able to drive right around the outside of Coconuts on the exit. Coconuts showing the nose into this, a 90-degree right-hander. But no, he decides not to.
Every time you say that, you've got to put a pound in the jar.
I know, I know. I'm just taking the Mickey now, in fairness. But like, there's so many. There's 10 of them. I don't know.
Just put a £50 note in instead. That'll do.
Keep yourself lit then for the rest of the race. It'll be a grand job altogether.
Yeah. Ken's on the back of Oliver.
Yeah, just seeing that there. From Ken. Oliver struggling on them hards, but he doesn't need to do anything stupid. Only 10 laps left to go in this race, crew. Great stuff. Alberto Coconuts as well. What's Alberto going to do? No, he's a little bit far behind. So the guys are a little bit spread out now. Apart from Ken and Oliver. Keep an eye on themselves. Ken getting a great exit there. The DRS is open as well. Lovely jubbly. Oliver pulls to the inside. More than anything else, just showing that he's not going to be fighting that too hard. And there we go. Ken's in the third. Oliver into fourth. Great stuff from Oliver though. Mr. Consistent this year. And
yes,
this has to be one of his strongest performances. It has to be said. But fair play to him altogether. Jeez, Like, I remember there was a time I was on par with Ken and Oliver in pace-wise, and I don't think I went slower, I just think they got super fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate.
I would love to be able to put more than about an hour's worth of drive in a week before the race in. What life is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Life
I'd like a toilet made out of solid gold, but that's not on the cards either.
Here, man, if I had a toilet out of solid gold, Jane Mac would be shaving bits off. I want the money.
Shaving it?
Yeah, give me the money. Right, so yeah, the guys are a little bit spread out now. Sam Brooks and Quasar seem to be getting quite close together now. I think Quasar has just made the move though.
Yeah.
Soft tyres. So a bit of a quick race recap. Assassin in the lead at the moment. Not too much pressure all race long, but he's just a cool, calm and collected out front. Cameron in second, a minimum of 10 seconds added on to his finishing time this evening because of previous incidences in the last race, Stewart's decisions. But Ken in third, fantastic stuff for Ken. Oliver fourth, Pyro in fifth. He's been battling hard and he has no setup, don't forget, crew. Great drive from Pyro. Bubbers in sixth, Quasar in seventh, Sam Brooks in eighth, just Coconuts there in ninth. Simster then rounding out your top 10. Then we have Alberto 11th, Total Carney, he's been in the wars today. Mudster in 13th, again probably in the wars a little bit earlier on, but what are you meant to do? Folksky in the wars earlier on in 14th, Bon Candy there in 15th, and Mason there in 16th. So great stuff.
Quays is going to get bubbles in a minute.
Should be some team orders here. You don't want to be losing any front wings unless it's real life. Then we want Bottas to career into Hamilton's rear wing. Be fantastic. Take out for Verstappen as well, sure, I don't mind. All I want to see is Ferrari winning, and I don't think that's going to happen. So Quasar has made that move. Bubbers now demoted to 7th. Pyro's 8 tenths behind Oliver, so we'll jump on board with Pyro as he gains on Oliver in front. Oliver will probably want to battle that one, excuse me. 7 laps to go here. This could be a podium, it has to be said. Ken is 10 seconds off Cameron though. What kind of penalties have we got out there?
Cameron is ever so slightly catching Possession, but not enough to affect the result. We're in and around about a 10th a lap.
A 10th a lap. He'd need a bleeding year then to catch him.
Yeah. I mean, even at full race distance, you still won't catch him.
Anyway, so Pyro is definitely catching Oliver here for 4th and 5th position. Pyro does have a 3-second penalty. Oliver does not. But he wants to try and defend this if he possibly can. Sweeping lines from Pyro. He's in the mirrors. He's making Oliver look behind him, which is unsettling the car in front, which you always do in fairness. You know, you try and distract them and they might make a mistake and it's an easier pass for yourself, crew.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. You want to put as much pressure on the guy in front of you as possible. Make your life easier in the long run.
Oh, look at Mason there in front. Just keep it out of the way nicely. Boys getting a bit of slipper sleeve. This is the closest battle on track here for 4th and 5th position.
Quasar is catching them quickly. He's coming up to Pyro.
He can see them. He can definitely see them anyway. It's always great when you can see somebody though. It's like, there they are.
Well, he's just took 4 tenths out of them in 3 corners.
Well, Pyro is going to get held up here as well. Through these right left-handers. 90 degrees, don't forget. He's going to make a maneuver before the corner. No, he's not. He's waiting for the DRS, so this looks like it might be the time of the day. But Oliver's on the overtake as well. So Oliver isn't going to be giving this up too easy. He's going to be defending that inside. Yes, he is.
Gonna leave it part to the inside.
Yeah, Pyro makes it move. Stick before the braking zone, though. Great stuff from Pyro. And Quasar is just about the DRS zone as well. Only 1.1 behind Oliver. So Oliver's tactics are just falling apart. It seems. I think he's just running out of tyre here. Everyone else just has a little bit more pace. But again, it was worth a try, worth a shot. He's definitely very good at the moment.
Oh, he absolutely did the right thing at the right time. There's no question in that. It's just that you come across Quasar now who started where he started and was on brand new mediums. He didn't need to stop under the safety car. So that is what it is.
Round the outside he goes. Fantastic. Great stuff from Quasar there. Oliver giving him the space that he needed, which is good from himself. Oliver, has to be said, very clean driver. Doesn't get himself involved in too many incidences out there, unlike myself. Yeah. Gosh, what are you about to do, huh? So Quasar now is going to be trying to put the pressure on Pyro. This could turn very tasty here now in the next lap or two.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Additional seasoning is en route.
Indeed, indeed. And it looks as well like Sam Brooks has caught the back of just coconut, so it's just lost a little bit there, just over a second now. So maybe it was the other way around. Now, down the back straight we go. Quasar, 4/10 behind. DRS is open. He's closing. But is he closing enough? No, he's not. He definitely tries to spook him, taking a different line. But I think Pyro is too smart to fall for that one this time round. But Quasar definitely loving them softs way more than Pyro on them hards. So I think it's just a matter of time before this position swap over than anything else, but Pyro will make it hard for him.
Yeah.
Both of them have very little to no ERS as well, so it'll have to be fairly done on the track, although DRS does kind of wreck that a little bit. But anyway, here we go. Across the line they go now. DRS is open. Quasar in the slipstream. It looks as if Pyro's doing a bit of weaving there. Not that great. You don't want to see that too much, but it looks as if, yes, he has. Quasar down the outside on the brakes. Has more confidence and just turns in. Fantastic. He's into 4th position and Pyro has been demoted to 5th. Only after getting that the lap before though. So, not, it's like one of these things like, oh, okay.
Such is life, it's one of them things.
Carney's on Alberto as well. So, Carney trying to dive down the inside. No, he thinks better of it. Alberto wasn't going to be giving it up too easy there.
So Wiley Fox is Alberto. He doesn't get given anywhere near as much credit as he deserves.
He knows how to place his car and place it
yes.
well.
Yes, he's awkward. He's an awkward guy to get past.
I love being that guy though. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah, so do
I.
I thrive on that. I'm good at that myself.
You're basically trolling the other drivers. That's what it is, and you're allowed to, which is brilliant. So you know what I mean? And yeah, sure. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. But yeah, no, you have to. You're not gonna lay down like a puppy on his belly. Yeah, Sam Brooks on Simster. Ooh, Simster's on the back of Sam Brooks now, so that's a big battle going on. Total Carney's made the move on Alberto as well. We missed that also. Fantastic director. Where am I from? Monaco or something? Oh, we gotta cut the Lance Stroll going over the curbs. Simster now on the back of Sam Brooks. Sam Brooks into the pit lane.
Yeah, he's going to put some softs on, try to get the fastest lap.
Front wing damage as well. He's probably giving up on that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, good luck. See you later.
Fair enough.
Sick of it. Goodbye. Let's just say you said the softs will do well. So Mudster 9/10 off Alberto now. So Mudster's going to be the one in the pound seat trying to get 11th if he can.
Almost. A
little bit wide. I'm bored of Mudster. They're going through this 180 degree left-hander into this 90-degree right hand. Come on. What are you meant to do, man? Just a second. No, I think Munster's just losing a little bit of time there. Excuse me. 2 laps to go on this Grand Prix. Assassin's just crossed the line. 3 laps for the rest. Didn't make that came out wrong. Like these guys are still on their 24th lap. I should have said, but
oh dearie me.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit late
he's
here.
Gonna get him now.
Yeah, he's got a great slipper stream now. He pulls out down the inside, lovely jubbly into the right-hander. Absolutely textbook manoeuvre from Munster. Alberto knew it wasn't worth fighting too hard for that one either. So very nicely done from the 2 guys.
He's done some good overtaking today, Munster, to be fair to the lad.
Fantastic racecraft, yeah, fantastic.
He might have a shot of catching Carney if he's not careful.
Outside, inside, doesn't matter where you place your car, Munster's going to launch it. Great stuff from himself today. Great stuff from everyone today. I have to say, you know, it's been very entertaining racing.
In Munster's defence, when you say launch it, it's not just, oh, I'm going to go for it, just because it's a corner and there's a car to pass. He's picking his moment and he's doing it in the right place, at the right time, in the right way.
Yeah.
Patient. Very good, very impressive.
No, there's calculated manoeuvres, you know, like as you say, like deciding when to, what do you call it?
Where to make his move.
Yeah, but what's that cliche? What's that saying? Caution is the best form of valour. Sometimes Sam Brooks and Folksy going side by side down the back, front straight. Sam makes that manoeuvre with his fresh softs. But yeah, like when to pull in, we seen it with Assassin, we seen it with Ken as well earlier on. You know, like if you carry the speed you can through the corner, you're gonna get caught out by the car. You know,
discretion is a better form of valour, something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Something. Something. Yeah, he plays there. He's not happy camper with Cameron for that safety car thing earlier on. But anyway, the stewards will be looking into that one, I'm sure, afterwards, if it is reported. So the field just seems to be a lot more spread out now than they have been. It's lap 26 to 27. Assassin with a 14 second lead, and then Cameron down to Ken is 13, 14 seconds as well. So top 3 fairly spread out, but the rest of the field this evening have been providing some fantastic racing, some great manoeuvres, as you were saying there, crew. And yeah, I tell you, I'll be going to bed with a nice smile on my face this evening.
Yeah, it's not been a bad race, to be fair. Sam Brooks, 132.8.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on board with the Assassin for the last lap. We haven't talked about him much this evening because he's been so far ahead of the action, but he hasn't put a foot wrong. You haven't seen it if he has, but he hasn't really put a foot wrong. He's absolutely fantastic this evening, as ever. In the Scuderia Ferrari as well, the 72 coming through now to do his last tour of this Russian Grand Prix and take another victory for the PLR Championship. He might have a sign up, I'm not sure. Shane Kravitz might be able to let us know. We're clear! Yeah, no, but fair play to Assassin as well. He more than likely will become the Tier 1 champion yet again, but anyway, we're looking at him here. He's going to be winning the Grand Prix this evening, bar any shenanigans or some internet issues. Right about now will be a fantastic time if he has a little brother or sister to plug out that Ethernet cable or to turn off that Wi-Fi. He is going for fastest lap, apparently. Can he get it? Through this Mickey Mouse chicane. Fantastic. Only 2 more corners to negotiate now. We can almost stick it in neutral and coast it across the line. No issues at all. He has used up all his DRS. Can he get that fastest lap as well? Through the last corner is Assassin. Yeah. Fantastic. Congratulations with the fastest lap as well. Clever stuff from Sam. He didn't want to do an extra lap. He just pulled to the side to wait for the boys to cross. Well done. But congratulations to Passassin again for the win. Great stuff. I think Carney is actually on the back of Simster as well here. He might have a chance at an overtake. We'll jump on board that Folksy as well and Sam Brooks. But oh no, wait there, 9-10. They finished. So Carney, can he get any closer to Simster? I don't think he can. DRS is open though down the back straight, so he might be able to make a late lunge in the last corner. Maybe, perhaps. Bit of action still left on this track. Locking up into that hairpin there. He's right on him. Yeah, so Simster needs to position his car fantastically well here if he has any chance of keeping Carney at bay. Squirrely from Simster there. Carney trying to use that grip, that acceleration from Scuderia. He is. He's down the inside into the second last corner. Carney makes the maneuver stick, but they're side by side again into the last corner as well. Now they'll come across the line. But Carney gets it just on the line there. Great stuff. Great action. Great end to that race, lads. Fair play. Well, fair play to every single one of the drivers who have finished the Grand Prix this evening, and commiserations to the ones who have not. It is Passassin, your race winner yet again in the PLR Tier 1 Championship. Fantastic stuff with the fastest lap as well. Not leaving anything on the table. And if it's not over and done with now, the championship, it might as well be. Great stuff there. The drivers on the podium lifting the trophies and the champagne. Congratulations to every single one of them there. Passassin, Ken and Cameron there. The flags representing the drivers in the background as well. Again, crew, what a great day, what a great race. Fantastic stuff from the guys out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Pretty dull track, pretty monotonous track, but some cracking battles going on. And
I'd like to just say there as well, be the first one to congratulate Passassin on that race win, and he has wrapped up the championship. It's done with. Passassin is the champion for PLR this year. Fantastic stuff from himself. Congratulations. He's put a lot of hard work and effort into it. Fantastic times on every track this year. Nobody could really battle him. If they could, they were, but you know, it was only here and there. And we're joined from the champion here, Passassin. Congratulations on the win. You won the race and the championship.
Thank you. That was a great race. Everything just went right.
Well done, Passassin. I think everything went right for you all year long, but that race there, obviously there was the safety car at the start, but apart from that, was there anything there that you found difficult at all, or anything like that?
The tires were a bit sketchy at times. At the end of the soft stint, it was kind of slippery, but that's to be expected, of course. The mediums, of course, I made them last longer and saved up my ERS for a while, and took the fastest lap on the final lap. So, it went great. I didn't expect it.
Yeah, Shane Kravitz there reminding us there. It's a Grand Chelem you have there this evening. Pole position, fastest lap, and the race win. Jesus, my star called Neil Sebastian Passassin or something there. Fantastic. Well done to yourself. Congratulations. Cameron, second place there this evening. Fair play to you. Great racing from yourself as well.
Yeah, it was an interesting one after I got tagged after the safety car and I dropped back to 8th, and the game kept telling me overtake this person, so I was ahead of them before I had spun, so for some reason let me back up to my spot. I don't know though.
That's what I was actually going to ask you about. I was going to ease you into it though, to be honest. I wasn't just going to go straight in with the dagger. But what happened on that safety car? Yeah, just see if you could walk us through it. Yeah?
We were just obviously going slow because of the delta, and then Folksy was just kind of on my rear, the pretty ball every single corner, and then he just couldn't brake because he had the wing damage and completely smacked me in the rear and spun me around.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, because we were all scratching our heads up here. You went from 7th to 2nd under the safety car.
Yeah, I kept telling me to overtake everybody because I was ahead of them before the line.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, no, because that game, the game can be broken, as we all know, from time to time. So we were wondering, was it one of them? Was it one of this? Or because Kevo as well, we caught it on the stream. Kevo crashed into turn 1, I think it was. Not trying to point fingers, but he crashed and then he went straight on then into the barrier. He hit the barrier and then glitched into the actual barrier and then glitched back out of the barrier and then glitched onto the racing line. So I was like, well, what's going on? I thought the lobby was a bit broken, it has to be said, but fair enough on your side of things. Is Ken here, is he? Or is he third
No,
place?
I don't think he is. Don't think he
he's
is.
not. Fair enough, fair enough. Any issues there, Cameron, from yourself? Obviously that safety, that Jenny Mac, that safety car, as you say. How was turn 1 there and lap 1? Like, it seemed to be quite hectic, to say the least.
Well, off the start, they were kind of just right behind me because the slipstream going out of turn 1 is so powerful. And then I was kind of in no man, so I didn't want to waste all my ERS, so I just kind of sat there. I was just going to let it, whatever happens. And then out of nowhere, I just see 3 red arrows beside me and then none. And then I hear a big crack on the wall. So I don't know what happened there, but...
Fantastic. Oh, sure. We all know that. We all know. I'm sure you weren't too concerned as long as you were nice and tasty in the front there. But anyway, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But Sasson, again, like, congratulations for yourself there, the champion, the race winner. Is there anything we can do to beat you, basically? Like, you know, like to give you a bit of a race? Like, is there anything that myself, Lemony Tang, you know, maybe put a GP2 engine in that Ferrari for the next race or something?
Well, knowing the 2020 Ferrari probably already has a GP2 engine, but
Say no, just steer with your feet.
Yeah, you should try some expedition races or something
Do a race on a handstand, so you pedals with your hands and steer with your feet.
Invert the controllers, right is
I
left,
might
left is right.
try to hinder myself in these last 2 races.
Yeah, maybe do a back of the grid.
Or no racing line, yeah. Back of the grid.
Racing
Probably
line would be
Brazil,
good.
no line.
Yeah, Brazil, you'd know that line anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, same with Britain.
Yeah, I'm going to clean you up, Britain, don't worry.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to also run no line, but then again, you beat me to 5 times.
We'll just disable it. Alright, guys, if there's anything there, crew, you'd like to add or throw in there?
No, see you Wednesday, tier 2.
Cool beans. Boys, anything you guys want to throw in, Assassin, Cameron?
Nope.
Fair enough. Deadly, lads. Fantastic. It was absolutely entertaining from lights out to the checker flag. It's been myself, Lemony Tang, crew in the commentary booth with you guys there this evening. It's been a pleasure, as always, to commentate on you guys racing. And crew, as you said there, you touched on there, we're back on Wednesday at 10 o'clock for Tier 2, Thursdays 10 o'clock for F2, and then Fridays, but this weekend it might be Saturday for the Tier 3, guys. So, congratulations, Passassin, once again on the race win and the championship. You deserve it, man. Fair play to you. I would say go have a beer or something, but I don't think you're old enough.
No.
So have a
root beer.
Have
a root beer.
Not a big fan.
You should buy yourself the bottle of fizzy and just.
I'll go spray some water everywhere.
Yeah, you absolute legend. Fair play to you. All right, everybody. God bless you, and we'll see you on Wednesday.